Question 2, Wendy Alexander, to be followed by Rosanna Cunningham.
Thank you, Presiding Officer. First Minister, one of your most high-profile promises to the Scottish electorate was to freeze the council tax in every part of the country. So why today, in this remarkably legislative light programme, have you not brought forward any of the legal powers necessary to keep that promise? First Minister.
Well, Wendy Alexander will find it in page 4 of the Principles and Priorities document. We will work with local authorities to freeze the council tax at 2007-2008 levels, begin detailed consultations on our proposal to replace the council tax with a local income tax based on ability to pay. One of the enormous changes in Scottish society over the last few months is that we now only have 2 majority-controlled Labour authorities around Scotland. I am delighted to tell Wendy Alexander that these 2 authorities and all the other balanced administration authorities in Scotland are substantially content with the approach of this Finance Secretary in doing things by agreement and discussion as opposed to imposition, which of course was the failed tactic of the previous administration.
Even the leader-elect of the Scottish Labour Party, if that's not too grand a title for her Westminster colleagues, thinks we are doing some things right. When she was asked last week about the Justice Secretary's decision to overturn Labour's policy of prison privatisation, she said that the right decision had been made, refreshing confirmation at last that her party made the wrong decision. Presiding Officer, in our first 100 days, of course I will.
In that spirit, would the Cabinet Secretary also concede that the SNP retreated from their position, which was indeed it should be public build and public operate? And in that spirit, both of us moved. True or false?
Well, what I do know is that the SNP government have put the public good ahead of private profit. I wish that is something the previous administration had done. Presiding Officer, in our first 100 days, we've taken the first steps to achieve our objectives and to put Scotland on the right track.